Hi, I am İlayda. I am studying ELT in Necmettin Erbakan University at Konya. I want my presentation. Make the right choice of profession. Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. What do you know and what you need to know? I know that making the choice of profession is the most important process of our life. Unfortunately, an exam determines our future. We should make the right decision just in time so that we don't have to do a profession that we don't love for the rest of our lives or it doesn't make us happy. How we can make the right choice of profession? What are you trying to inform your audience? I want to inform you about what you can do in the choice of profession. Firstly, we should know ourselves. We should be aware of how well we can do a job. We should clearly state what we expect from a profession. We should set out order of priority and investigate if we have options. We must assess whether these options meet our expectations and whether they are likely to be able to access them with economic opportunity. After the analysis, we should turn to the profession that best suits us. Secondly, we need to know the fields and profession. The fields are the white for section. These are computational, verbal, equal-weight, linguistic. For example, a student interested in linguistics section, she may be English teacher. After we choose our section, we take an exam for enter the university. Exam results are explained, but results are not as we would like. Don't give up. You can study a more year for the profession you want. Finally, after completed the steps and university settlements, we have made the transition to one of the most important steps towards our future, namely university life. What are some of potential outcomes? Positive outcomes. If a student follows these steps, he will do the profession that he wants. So, he love for the rest of his life, and the profession makes him happy. Negative outcomes. When a student follows this section, negative outcomes isn't. What are some of the ethical issues pertaining to the topic? While some families refer their children to the section that he wants, some families quit the future of the child in accordance with their own wishes. For instance, a student must be teacher, but he chooses the doctor section for him families want. What organizational policies and professional guidelines should you consider? For making the choice of profession, families and students can ask guidance teacher for help, or they watch YouTube videos about this topic, or they do the profession choice test on the internet. Some of the profession choice tests on the internet. Some of YouTube channel about the professional choice. Greek Coach also gives us information about how we should study exam and motivates us. I follow you my exam year. How can you bring people with different perspectives and ideas into your decision making? We encounter problem with families. We organize seminar visiting family have to make this process correct. Who will be affected by your decision? Think about your topic and who will be reading about it. Students will be affected by my decision, but students and families can read this topic. How will you feel if roles were reversed and you were the subject of the story? If roles were reversed, I would very nervous as the students, but I would happy when I see someone help, and I would have made my choice by listening to what they said. Are there ways to minimize harm while remaining true to the facts of the story? There are ways to minimize harm. As I said, by making seminar, visiting family, doing interview with students, this process will pass with the less damage. My questions: what section are you interested in? What section do you think you are talented? Do you know your personality traits? Are your physical characters suitable for the profession you are considering? What do you give priority and importance to in life? What are the features required by the profession? What abilities, interests, personality traits, and physical characteristics does the profession require? What will be the situation of the profession in our country in the next 10 years? Which higher education institution trains staff for the chosen profession? Which type of question will you use? Direct questions, open and close-ended question, talk question, interactive question, or a mix of these questions, and why? I use a mix of these questions because I have to information about every topic. The best way to predict your future is to create it. A little progress each day adds up to big results. The important thing in life is to have a great aim and the determination to attain it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my interview.